was a sunny morning in the small town of Willowbrook. Birds chirped in the trees, children laughed in the park, and everything seemed perfect except for one tiny thing. A little golden puppy named Buddy was lost. His fur sparkled like sunshine, but his eyes were filled with worry. He had wandered too far from home, chasing a red butterfly. And now, he didn't know the way back. Every sound made him tremble. Every rustle made him hope it was his family calling his name, but it wasn't. Meanwhile, across the park, a shy boy named Ethan sat alone on a bench, drawing superheroes in his notebook. He loved heroes because he dreamed of being one, but he never thought he could be brave enough. Ethan didn't have many friends. He was quiet, gentle, and preferred stories to sports. But that day, something would change. Suddenly, Ethan heard a soft whimper behind the bushes. It was a cry, small, scared, and full of loneliness. He turned around and froze. There, tangled in a bush, was the tiniest puppy he had ever seen. Buddy's paws were stuck, his tail was muddy, and his big brown eyes begged for help. Ethan's heart raced. He wanted to run, but then he remembered the heroes in his drawings. They never turned away when someone needed them. Ethan knelt down slowly. "Hey, little guy," he whispered. "It's okay. I'll help you." Buddy whimpered softly, but didn't move. With gentle hands, Ethan untangled the vines and lifted the puppy into his arms. The moment Buddy felt safe, he licked Ethan's cheek, and the boy laughed for the first time in a long while. It felt like magic, a friendship born from courage. But their journey wasn't over. Buddy didn't have a collar, and no one around knew where he belonged. Ethan looked at the puppy, then at the park full of people. He took a deep breath. "We'll find your home," he promised, and together, they began asking everyone they met. Some pointed, some shrugged, but no one knew. Hours passed. The sun began to set. Buddy whimpered again. Tired and hungry, Ethan hugged him tighter. "Don't worry, I won't give up." Then, just as the sky turned orange and purple, a little girl ran toward them crying. "Buddy, Buddy," she shouted. The puppy's ears perked up, and before Ethan could blink, Buddy jumped from his arms and sprinted toward her. The girl fell to her knees, hugging him tightly. "I thought I lost you forever," she sobbed. Ethan smiled, his heart warm and proud. The girl's mother thanked Ethan for being a hero. Ethan blushed, shaking his head. "I'm not a hero," he said softly. The woman smiled. "Oh, but you are. You gave hope when someone needed it most." As Ethan walked home, the stars began to twinkle above him. He looked up and whispered, "Maybe heroes aren't just in stories. Maybe they're in us." If you believe anyone can be a hero, even a quiet kid with a kind heart, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel Rescue Stories for Children, and tell us in the comments, what would you do if you found a lost animal?